freebrooklyn.org.
Ha ha ha. We gotta get a hold of ourselves, man. We gotta get a hold of ourselves, man. Come on. Let's get serious and fall in love. Come on. All right. The donkey is coming. Let's settle it down, gentlemen. This is a serious endeavor. It's serious business. We're a serious team.
Serious men.
Serious men. A series of serious men.
Which I think is going to go great this fall at the pitch meeting. A series of serious men. That's what ABC needs.
The time is right.
There aren't enough serious men in the sitcom slot. There's silly men.
Yeah.
Abundance of silly men.
The Homer Simpson syndrome, I like to call it.
Yes.
An epidemic.
My father died of Homer Simpson syndrome.
Many were killed. Many were lost.
We need voices on air of men who take things a little more...
What's the word?
What am I reaching for? What am I reaching for?
Find the proper word. Find the accurate.
What am I looking for?
Find
here?
the appropriate. How do we reach?
Grounded.
Yeah, that's
grounded.
Right.
You've reached it. You found it. You nailed it. We need a more grounded, male, patriarchal figure on ABC weeknights.
Yeah.
8:30.
Every night of the week.
5 nights a week.
5 nights a week.
ABC.
Grounded men.
Yeah.
Grounded men in the sitcom slot, half hour.
Yeah.
Grounded,
second half of that hour.
Grounded men who have a gravitas, who don't take things from other people, especially...
Don't take mess. Don't take guff.
No guff.
No guff. Absolutely no guff. Who are about their business.
Yes. These men have jobs.
These men are part of companies.
Yes.
Wear belts of utility. Belts of utility wrapped around tools, items, widgets, belts.
Yeah. Some of them probably named Dan.
Got to have at the center of the world a man sturdy, dependable, grounded
Dan.
Dare I say Dan the man?
Whoa.
Oh.
Dare I say?
Oh.
Whoa.
You dared.
This fall, weekdays, 8:30, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Is this a pitch meeting or a sermon?
My gentlemen friends, you're preaching to the choir.
Take me to church.
Dan the Man, weeknights on ABC.
Starring
Hosier.
Starring Hosier.
Yeah.
Starring the singer Hosier. Take us to Dan Town. Take us to Dan.
Take us to Dan.
That's the name of the show. We've pitched it. We've done it, gentlemen. I propose that we leave this 7-Eleven.
I love it. I am gonna get a slushie.
I'd like one of those things in the hot oven thing that twist, that turn on the
a roller.
I feel
the roller. Yeah,
the roller, the twisty roller,
the twisty roller that have the buffalo chicken in it.
Oh,
and they're crispy on the outside.
Yeah.
What are these called?
Sir, we'll take 8 of your finest buffalo twisties.
Yes.
Gentlemen, I just want you to know that I listened to your pitch, and I just want to let you know that my name is Dan.
It is written.
And I have a belt. And on this
Oh,
belt,
that's right. The utility belt.
Yeah, the-
I thought you were about to take it off and
lash
sorry.
you because I don't take no guff. You can tell from my bearing.
I can tell, sir. Right on your name tag that says 7-Eleven Dan.
Yeah, this utility belt, just boiled eggs.
That's pure utility. Dan, how about this?
Yeah, Dan,
how about this?
Dan, let us pitch you something.
Dan, if I may, this is what we do.
I don't know. I'm pretty happy.
Hey, Dan, I'm holding your face. I'm holding one half of your face.
Dan, I'm holding the other half of your face. Dan, why don't you grab a pack of cigs?
You're doing that little square where you view find my face.
Dan, and we're pushing in. We're pushing in.
Let's get a pack of those Marlboro
Let's get a
Reds.
Marlboro Reds. Okay.
I'm a regular working man with 2.3 kids at home and a girlfriend who's going to be my wife. I'm happy back here.
Dan, you could be happier.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm going to pitch that. You could be happier.
Okay, one condition.
Dan, literally anything.
Anything.
Dan, look into my eyes.
Dan, look at my eyes at the same time. Dan, cross.
I'm looking at you're on the right, I'm looking at you with the left eye. You're on the left, I'm looking at you with the right eye.
That's right. Beautiful.
You guys shoot straight with me.
We're shooting straight.
I got one condition.
Okay.
What's that?
Don't make me cut my rat tail.
Dan.
Okay.
Dan.
Dan.
Okay, sorry.
Don't make me cut my rat
Dan,
tail.
we're just going to take a sidebar over next to cooler number 8 with the Pepsis.
Yeah.
This gentleman is the real.
He's the real deal.
He's the real deal.
But that rat.
I've been trying to not vomit.
I know.
On the floor of the 7-Eleven.
What's the deal with that rat tail?
But the thing is, gentlemen, that I think you're missing the golden opportunity here.
You're saying we're missing the forest for the trees? Are you saying that?
Are you saying that we're too close to the painting to see her smile?
Are you saying we're throwing baby out with the bathwater? Is that what you're trying to say?
Are you saying that this telephone line isn't connected to anything?
Are you saying that this Dan?
Are you saying that the doctor's out of order?
Dan?
Yes.
If I may?
Yes.
Are you saying
all
that
three of us are named Dan?
Yeah. That's why it came so easy. That's why it came so easy in the pitch.
That's why we have to get this guy because he's perfect. We need to bring him to the pitch.
He won't cut his rat tail, but maybe there's a new character introduced into the show.
Okay.
I'm listening.
I'm all ears.
I've pulled money out of my pockets.
I'm listening.
Maybe the rat tail is a character.
Whoa.
Oh,
Dan.
It's like how New York City's usually the 5th character in the sitcom. The
That's
rat.
Right. Pizza rat, right?
Pizza rat.
Maybe
he's a single father, a widower.
Oh my God! Yes. The wife is dead,
and the wife is
dead.
And the rat tail helps him raise his children.
Oh my God!
The rat tail has the spirit of his wife.
And he? I do have to know. Like the biggest thing that people are looking for these days is romance. Will Dan be able to woo the rat tail? Is there a sexual, physical connection?
I don't know if you guys remember the show Belvedere.
Of course, I remember Belvedere.
The house butler helped raise the children.
I was conceived to Belvedere.
How about if this show? I know we pitched Dan the Man, but maybe this show is called, instead of Belvedere, it's called Hare's My Dear. The hare is his wife.
Okay.
Hey, Dan.
Okay, Dan.
We're just going to take a quick sidebar. We're going to go back over
you guys going to sidebar without me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine. Listen, it hurt my feelings a little bit, but I trust you both. I'm going to see if I can get one of those eggs off the utility belt.
Okay.
Oh, smart.
Okay, yeah. Well, then we'll stay here. You go over there.
Yeah, you go.
Hey, Dan. He lost me on the Belvedere.
He lost me on
metaphor
because I thought he was going to say Belvedere, and I was on board with that.
I really saw Belvedere coming.
I thought Belvedere was where we were going.
It was like set up Spike,
and I'm a little concerned that we're not on the same page.
I know. I hate to say it, but I think we got to put Dan down.
We have to kill him. We have to kill him.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, guys. That was a great sidebar you guys just had. I didn't hear any of it, but it looked like you were getting down to business.
Well, he was about to get the whole rack of candy.
I know. I was like, "Ooh, Kit Kat. Ooh, more like in my belly, cat."
I have something to show you. As you were doing your sidebar, I crafted myself a rat tail.
Dan? What did Dan do to you, Dan?
What happened?
All right, I'll admit there's 12 of them now. They're all the way down my back. I have 12 rat tails down my
what's
back
happening?
now.
What's happening?
Dan, how did that happen? The rat tail's constricting around Dan's throat. Dan, no, hey Dan. Oh God, Dan. Dan, what are you doing to Dan? Dan, what are you doing to Dan?
I'm sorry. Only one Dan can live.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Dan that works at 7-Eleven. He's dead. His mouth is full of boiled eggs.
The show's not called Dan's Are the Men. The show's called Dan the Man. It's so grounded.
Hey, Dan, I'm going to take a quick sidebar. I know you killed Dan and the other Dan. I'm just going to take a quick sidebar.
By yourself?
Yeah, it's going to look like I'm walking out of the 7-Eleven, but I'm just taking a quick sidebar. I'm going to get in my car, take a quick sidecar.
Because there's still more eggs in the utility belt.
Perfect. All right, Dan, I'll see you at work tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. See you at the office.
You.
All right. I love you too. Bye. Scene.
Wow. What? Oh, my God. That is a very unique opening for this is no suggestion.
Yeah, loved it.
This is No Suggestion Podcast. I'm Ralph Jean Pierre, co-host Christopher Morucci is
Hello.
here, killing it. Tonight we have special, beautiful, wonderful guest Dan.
So happy to be
Fox.
here. Dan Fox.
Oh my!
I
word.
will say the first improv team I was on in New York, we were called the U.S. National Improv Team. This is 2010. We're about to hit our 15-year anniversary. Seven white guys, all straight.
Nice.
3 of us named Dan.
God, I love improv.
Oh my!
Those were the days.
What an era that was. I remember. Did you ever see? It might have been around your time. Did you ever see Kurt Braunohler play?
Oh yeah, at the Pit.
Yeah.
He was a big Pit guy.
He's probably still my favorite improviser I've ever seen. My favorite single
and
improviser.
And you've seen Dan improvise?
Yes. No, I've never seen you improvise.
How dare you?
Actually. This is our first. Okay, I'm going to say this. Sometimes I meet people, I've never seen them play. I just get a vibe. And I go, you know what? I think this guy can hang. I'm just going to have him on. And I feel like I really try to curate who comes on
I'm
the
honored.
show. Yes. I was like, this guy's a goer.
Same. I felt the same way.
No,
I
there
did.
we go.
I
There
did.
we go. Beautiful. But anyway, Kurt Braunohler, just the whitest. Just the pure white.
Oh my God.
When I saw it, just like a James Spader kind of, you know what I'm talking about? Like he'd be in a Molly Ringwald movie and his name would be Blair. You know what I mean? Just like a very waspy white. But anyway, that is what I feel like that original, early 2000s New York improv scene was. It was that.
Oh yeah.
Booyah.
He had that show with
Kristen Shaw.
Yeah.
Hot
Tub that they brought to LA.
What was it called? Hot Tub
Time Machine?
Not Hot Tub Time Machine. It was something hot
starring
tub.
John Cusack?
No.
That's my favorite improv team, that movie starring John Cusack.
It was like something Hot Tub. I forget, but anyway, they're great. They're really funny. Yeah. Okay. This is where I want to start right now. Okay. This is a wonderful part 2, a treat for anybody who's been listening along to No Suggestion. Okay. Or not even a part 2 because it didn't even come up on the show. It came up after the show. Okay. About a year ago, Adrian Frimpong was a guest on this show. And after the episode ended, He told us a story that I think it is. I just want to set the scene. So this is like the middle of the pandemic.
This is July 2020.
Oh my gosh!
Okay,
this is the big. This is like like we're just getting into it.
I didn't black out any of this time. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. July 2020. Dan, can you please tell us what you and a few other New York improvisers got into that summer?
Yes. So let me just set the scene. July 2020, the pandemic started in March. George Floyd hit in May.
Mm-hmm.
And this was pre-election, so there's just a lot of feelings, a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
Country isn't a, yeah.
It was
tizzy.
it was reminiscent, if not more intense than right now, in a way, just because the pandemic was so ground shifting.
Yep.
So I get a call from my agent.
Okay. Now's your time to shine, baby.
Yeah, get in there. It's time to get you some work.
I haven't had much for you lately. But are you near a seat? Because I want you to sit down.
Wow.
This is an opportunity. This was the time where the test results from taking a COVID test took longer than the incubation time, or like, you know, it took like 14 days to get
early.
It's early,
rudimentary time.
This is the shit that we have blocked out.
It was just like spit into a bucket and let's see if you get COVID. Yeah,
exactly. So the NBA was,
I've heard of it,
quarantining in Orlando.
Wow, the whole NBA.
I forgot about the bubble.
Yeah, the bubble.
Oh, I forgot about that big bubble that they put basketball players in.
Wow.
So there was a Mormon married couple who don't do improv, who were like, let's do this with improv.
put improvisers in a bubble.
In a bubble.
Oh.
In Vermont at an old B&B for 5 weeks, live stream improv shows from the B&B every night.
Wait. Okay, so this is the first time I'm hearing of this.
Improv House.
This is cool.
Improv House. Okay.
Improv House.
How many improvisers?
I believe there were 6 or 8.
Okay.
I think 8.
That is wild.
Enough for a Herald team.
Enough for a house team.
Enough for a house team at UCB. And
a little bit smaller scale than the NBA, who is what? About 500 players? 300?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was in Nowheresville, Vermont. Beautiful. And we each had our own room. Some people showed up late to practice. Someone got fired. When we were told that no one would get fired. 2 weeks in.
Okay, there were coaches. There were...
No.
Oh, wow.
But people were showing up late to an improv show that happened in the house
you
were all
living
trapped in because it was...
We were trapped.
Yeah. You were in lockdown in a COVID bubble where you were being made, I'm going to say forced to do improv.
Yeah. We did get paid.
To surveillance cameras.
It pretty much.
Yeah.
And it would have been way better if it was like an improvised reality TV show instead of us doing improv shows.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we were like, we're just going to do it in the living room. It didn't really make sense.
This was like in a house.
In a house.
To no audience.
Wow. Yeah. And there was one PA.
Good.
And there was the husband. They're not divorced. So Whitney, who was one of the co-founders of the Improv House, co-founder.
And these were the Mormon married couple?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. They're now divorced. I think she left the church since. She also had a kid.
Wow.
Okay, good for
her.
And
she is an influencer for celebrities.
Wow.
Or for people who want to become celebrities.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I could be a client?
You could. Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
I'm listening.
You're perfect.
This story is going great. I want to know, how big is this house? Is it just one house on a piece of property, or is it a couple of different buildings?
It's one house, but it's quite large. And there's like an industrial sized kitchen. It was like a B&B. So
okay.
There was a room, the ground floor was quite large with like a dining room, a billiards room, a bar.
Oh, okay.
And an industrial sized kitchen that people used to like work at.
Yeah,
like there was a hutch. I was a waiter forever, so like
at the same place.
the same place.
I feel like as you're telling the story, I feel like I'm watching Get Out and Blair Witch Project at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And Don't Think Twice.
Yeah. Yes. Shout out.
We have
Mike
our pitch.
Birbiglia. Yeah. Wow. Let's get those Dans back on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And at first it was really exciting.
Wait, can I just say that this is nuts?
It was nuts.
Okay, sorry,
was
but
nuts.
okay.
I was so excited to go.
Yeah.
I was so excited, and I almost didn't. Like the COVID test almost didn't come in. Like I almost couldn't make it. But we drove up there. There were some other great improvisers there. There were some like really fantastic people.
Do you want to name them?
I don't know. Yeah, because I guess it's kind of public. You can look up the Improv House.
Oh, okay.
But
so it's you, Frimmy.
Me, Frimmy, Alex Song.
I don't know, Alex.
Sydney Duncan.
Sydney Duncan, the great Sydney Duncan.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Sydney was part of this. Whoa, Sydney is such a... And this was like probably when she first was starting.
She's out in L.A.
Wait, Sydney Duncan?
Oh, it's different Sydney.
Oh, this is a different Sydney. There's two Sydney Duncans?
No,
that's crazy.
Different last name.
Different last name. Okay. Shout out Sydney Duncan. Shout out this other Sydney.
Yeah, shout out to my personal friend Sydney Duncan and then whoever you're talking about now.
Yeah.
This Sydney moved to L.A.
Okay.
All right, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace out in L.A. Yeah.
Matt Starr.
Don't know Matt Starr either.
Simeen Adiv.
Oh no, these are outliers.
Yeah,
like, these are all New York improvisers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Frimmy.
How did these Vermont people know? Like,
Well, they were in New York.
Okay.
They've since left as well. Nora. Oh my gosh, this was like
Efron.
4 years ago.
Okay.
Nora Efron.
Yeah.
And then Whitney was also part of the cast. So I think that was it.
Who organized it?
Oh.
Yeah. Which created
producer
drama.
and star.
Was she good?
She was okay.
Okay.
She wasn't like an improviser though. She was more like a sketch. At the same time, she and Nora were writing a screenplay, and they had us all read it one night at like a table read.
Yeah.
And just tension. There's just drama building. It would have been so funny to film everything but the shows.
Yeah.
That should have been Improv House.
Word.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
But there were meetings that were held that got in. People were shaking with anger. I saw it. Someone got fired early.
Was it you?
No, but I will say they ended Improv House a week early, and Frimmy and I stayed for an extra week.
Oh wow.
We're like, oh man, this sucks. This thing's just not. Can we stay?
What a time!
Yeah, it was beautiful, and it was not the city. It was like to get away from the city was a real gift.
Wait, so how long was the process that you were there for?
5 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was hilarious for all the wrong reasons.
We want to shut you and your family in this compound for just 10 days.
What's the upside?
We'll pay you. We'll
How
feed
much?
you. We'll house you.
Right.
We'll pay you and your family.
Right.
You're gonna pay all of us?
I'm gonna pay you. We're gonna pay you as a family.
That's right, sweetheart.
We're gonna pay you $2,000 a day.
$2,000 a day.
Okay. What is my exact cut of that though?
I'll pay
Precocious.
I'll pay the whole family. So your parents will have to
Okay.
decide that. I want to say I
later
respect you for bringing your child to the meeting. It shows me that I've made the right choice.
Oh, I'd take her everywhere.
I love you, Dad. We will have a conversation about my cut.
Oh, we will, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for bringing that up.
Thank
it's
you.
a beautiful timepiece that you're using.
This was my grandfather's.
Not my father.
Yeah. It's
not your father. Your father.
Not my father.
Oh
no, my mother's father.
Okay. I want to shut you.
May she rest in peace.
Yeah.
Your wife has passed away.
Yeah.
That's right.
I wanted I was hoping for a full nuclear family. Are you remarried?
So this isn't going to work out?
Wait,
are you remarried?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm offering you, one of the married couple with children, to live in this compound for 10 days. I'll pay $2,000 a day, but you must be a married couple, or at least a partnership.
Okay.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
You always talked about your friend from college, Susanna.
It won't work if you just enlist
Hey, sir.
another adult to be your partner.
We've been talking for years.
Dating?
Wait.
Yeah.
Dad?
No, I have to be honest. We haven't been dating, but it could work.
Dad, you're supposed to lie.
I can't, sweetheart. I gotta be a upstanding man.
I admire your gumption. I don't appreciate that you're standing on my chair.
Hey, I want to be able to look eye to chin at you, so I had to stand on your chair. Okay?
Let your child smoke a cigar?
Yeah, of course. There is someone else, but
wait, you've already started?
But they haven't met your children.
It's not a human. Exactly.
No.
Is it Nana from Peter Pan? This is
Dad.
This is a serious enterprise.
Dad, I have some questions now. Dad,
listen.
Mom's barely been in the ground 4 days.
Oh, this is. I'm so sorry.
This is very recent. Yes.
You're already...
and I answered the door because I'm looking for any distraction.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, we are. The wake is actually still going on in the kitchen.
Yeah, do you want to come in?
Do you want any? We have tapas.
We have tapas, and for dessert we have those cookies that are like cigar, the cigar cookies.
I'm a wealthy benefactor.
Okay.
And I'm performing and conducting a project where I just witness a family and their family dynamic living on my compound for 10 days. How you conduct yourselves as a family.
How about this? What if I take you as my lover?
I don't think. Listen, you are not eligible.
Sir?
You're not eligible. I'm sorry that I brought this.
I want you to look my father in his eyes. I want you to.
Your widowed eyes. They've taken on a new. I don't know if this was always there.
Shin kick. Ah!
Ow!
Hey. You're going to look my father in his eyes.
Look at me.
I'm looking.
You're going to take his left hand in your right hand. Yes. You're going to slowly caress his face with your other hand.
You're going to get down on one knee.
You're trying to engineer some sort of romantic
get down on your knee
between the two
Shin
of us.
Kick again.
Ow!
Look at you.
There it is.
I'm 78 years old.
I do.
Here comes the bride.
This is not legal. When did you get a certificate?
Comes the bride.
Oh, she has her certificate.
Oh, don't worry. I am enrolled in the Universal Church. All it took was a Google password.
I didn't agree to be legally married.
Sir, Shin Kick.
Ow!
What are you really looking for then?
I'll be honest. This was exactly what I was looking for. Weeknights on ABC. Oh, that was really fun.
Right after Dan the Man.
Catch father and daughter compound.
That was really great. What a great turn to try to force them to be a couple. That's beautiful.
I still have questions about it with the other thing that you've been dating that isn't a human. Oh well.
Oh yeah, we didn't even get to.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a bird.
What a beautiful. What a beautiful. I love this saga of the Improv House. This should be. I feel like this should be a legend in the improv community. Who knows about this?
Certain circles.
My goodness, it's fascinating.
I will say a large portion of the cast either
is dead. Are they dead? Are they dead? Jesus Christ!
Please,
either stop doing comedy or move to LA.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very different trajectories.
Man, what's Sydney's left? Shoof.
I don't remember if I knew any other Sydneys.
I didn't know her. She was a bit younger.
These
quite funny.
These people were not improvisers, but it seems like they were very well tapped into the New York improv scene.
Yeah, no, Alex Song, we were actually on a team years ago called Multiball.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love this. So I want to know about, besides my friends, I have no connection to the UCB world. It feels like a very different world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Pit baby through and through. I know I know the Pit. Like I came in probably around the same years you did, around 2008, 9.
Yeah.
But I was always at the Pit. I was on an indie team for a long time, and my coaches were Magnet people, but also Pit people. Sean Wickens was one of our main coaches, one of my great best friends now, and Sean Taylor. So they were Magnet people. That's my connection to them. But otherwise, I'm a Pit guy. Mm-hmm. So the UCB world is a different world to me.
Sure,
I want to know what you know. Do you have UCB?
UCB is where I trained when I first started.
Really? Okay. What era is this? What years is this?
I started right before the world shut down. Was when I started to get into comedy, because like I had more of a musical theater background, and then like literally every Sunday I would take a tap class up at Steps, which is on the Upper West Side. Then on my way back down, I would stop in and try to get a free ticket to the ASCAT show. This was over in Hell's Kitchen, so that's the UCB that I knew when I started.
Can I just say what you're describing was like my 21-year-old New York dream, which is like coming from Steps, taking a cab downtown to an improv class.
Oh, you think I took a cab?
Oh.
It's a dream. He said dream.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But
yeah.
Let him dream.
This little sash waving outside the cab window.
Okay, you didn't get the sash right.
I'm pursuing my art.
Taxi. Excuse me, taxi.
Hey, taxi.
Excuse me.
No, sorry.
That was my fare. That was my car. I was gonna get in there.
I'm sorry. They're just like wolves. You've got to be calm when you approach, and you can get. Sorry, sir. Yes.
One of you decide who. I can't.
This is my car. You Gen Z kids, you don't know New York when you had to call a car because you're all busy with your smartphones, with your Ubers and your Libs.
What are you doing? Murphy Brown, you getting in? What are you doing?
Yeah,
Excuse
old
me.
Man.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I don't know.
I'm teaching this young gun a lesson.
Oh, you're teaching me a lesson, huh?
Yes.
Just because I calmly flagged down.
You getting in or what? Who's getting in?
Sir, just go ahead and start the meter.
We're both getting in. Get in.
What? Hey,
where are you going?
I was going to deep Brooklyn.
As was I.
Okay.
The two of you don't get in here and start a cross-generational New York friendship in the back of my cab.
Hey, sir.
All right? I don't want a simple ride.
Wait.
I was doing my annual ride to DeFara's Pizza because I used to. Every year I used to go with my husband.
There's a tear.
Wave this flashback away. I'm not doing a flashback. I want a simple drive.
We would go every year. Sweetheart.
Yes.
I do love you.
I love you too.
I love you, sweetheart.
Here, have a little bit more crushed red pepper.
And on the pizza now?
Oh, you scamp.
Please.
Oh, you scamp.
Stand you guys. Just hit your consonants.
Who's this man that
so
Oh, he's the waiter.
You cast me as the waiter in this flashback? Go on, do what you're doing. Go on.
I know no slices, only pies. Oh, this is darling. May I have a soda, please?
I have those high socks on, like a colonialist. Yeah, I have a soda.
I said no ice.
This is full of that ground chipped ice that you often see at a Pizza Hut. Is where I know
$6 an hour,
and I make 6,000. I don't understand.
Yeah, what is the point?
What's the point?
Saying that? Sorry, we're trying to have our yearly pizza date.
Yes,
and look into each other's eyes. And I'm sorry, honey. Also, I have something to tell you.
What? You're crying. What's wrong?
Do you remember how I always told you my dream was to get in a hot air balloon and just float away?
This is the story of your divorce?
This is a story of his death.
Damn it! I'm sick of this.
So yeah,
you going to Chelsea or what?
No, we're both going to deep Brooklyn.
All right, fine.
Chelsea? You think Chelsea is deep Brooklyn?
Just don't. Whatever. I don't. No more. Let's do a simple ride. All right. I'm gonna turn up Regis.
Sir, this fare is going to net you a couple $100.
Wait, is it worth the aggravation?
Did you just say the word net? That actually reminds me of the time that I last saw my father.
God.
Hey, Dad, thank you for taking me on this fishing trip. It's so nice to just get to talk.
Well,
I thought I was.
You're the captain.
The dad. Damn
it. hey, sir, you're just keep paddling the boat.
Keep paddling.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Keep paddling, Captain.
I love your hat, sir.
Because I'm the driver, it's easier to do the flashback and keep driving like this.
I told you, son, I would take you fishing.
Thank you, Papa.
Every year on the anniversary of your mother's death.
Oh, you guys have been through so much trauma. It's the basis of your friendship.
Yeah, Dad, it is so sweet. I love coming out here onto the lake.
Look.
What's that? No, Dad.
That fish.
Dad,
fish.
You're leaning too far over the boat.
It looks like her. It looks like her.
Dad, stop trying to kiss the fish.
Help! It's eating me.
Sir, just keep paddling, I guess.
Use the insurance money to get a full ride to the new school. Story I've heard too many times.
Oh, you poor little thing.
Hey, thank you, sir. I'm sorry. Sir, just take us to Deep Brooklyn,
Deep
please.
Brooklyn. Would you like to eat some pizza with me? It's my treat. I'll even get you a soda with that ice.
Pizza? I've never had pizza before.
Oh, sweetheart, where are you from?
I'm from a place near a lake. Cincinnati.
Oh, they have no pizza there. They do have Skyline chili.
Oh, I was raised on chili. Speaking of, did you say Skyline? That actually reminds me of the time that my first love and we were staring at the skyline.
Don't push your luck.
Cincinnati.
You guys started out at no. Another flashback.
I love this city.
Oh God,
I'm never gonna leave.
I don't think I will either.
Stay with me here forever.
I promise. I
never leave.
I do have to let you know that I just got that internship that I applied for in
where
in Deep Brooklyn.
Doing what?
You work for Vice magazine.
I work for Vice. Hey, wait. Sorry. Let's doodly.
You didn't cast me in anything.
You know that I work for Vice magazine. You know my work.
No, I just get your work. You're an intern.
Okay, yeah. Soon to be published.
Hold on.
Soon to be published.
Hold on. Are you that YouTube Vice personality who tries food from the trash?
Okay, yeah. I'm what's called freegan.
You're the freegan.
I'm the freegan. I'm the.
Don't invent freegan video food blogging in the back of my cab. Wow. So that's wow. So specific. Beautiful. I love it. Yeah, but you're from New York. You're from Queens?
So I was born in Manhattan.
Okay.
And then was raised in Westchester.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm a third generation New York Jewish boy.
Wow, third generation.
Yeah.
Wow.
So my grandma was born in the Bronx, Grand Concourse.
Mm-hmm.
That was her name, or
that's her stripper name.
Okay. And we're fist bumping now.
Whoa. She's still alive. 102.
Wow.
Grandma Florence. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. My grandma just turned 101 yesterday.
What? Happy birthday, Grandma.
Hey, thank you. I'll tell her.
My grandmother is dead, but she was 109.
What?
Yeah.
No.
That's 109 is. I was impressed by our grandmas, but our grandmas don't have shit on your grandma.
Damn, we got good genes in this room.
Mine's my step grandma, so I'm gonna be dead soon. But
is she? Where's your step grandma from Canada?
Montana. So she lives in Great Falls, Montana. But your
Grandma Florence now lives in Cranston, Rhode Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Left the city how long ago?
In the 50s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so she was born, my grandpa Sydney's coming back.
Uh-huh.
He was the manager of a toy factory, and he was moved to Cranston to work in a different toy factory and had the suburban dream. But then died pretty quickly.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
1959.
Okay, but there were already kids and other people here in New York. Like you got a big family here?
Yeah, so my parents actually moved back to the city when I was a senior in college.
Oh.
My two brothers live in Brooklyn.
Wow.
So all the immediate what?
I just said whoa.
Yeah, whoa. And Desi, my partner, her brother moved into our building. So there's a lot of family between us two.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
It's very, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm jealous. That's very nice. I have one cousin here in town that I never see. Everyone else left. I was born and raised here. Both my sisters were born here. My dad was raised here. Wasn't from here. It's from Haiti. Was raised here, but everybody left. So it's just me and my cousin that I never see.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized like my situation's quite rare. And I've tried to be grateful. The gratitude journal. You ever do that?
Yeah.
It's very good.
It's very helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so easy to focus on what we don't have.
I love that. I honestly didn't know it was allowed to have like families in New York. Like, I've never actually heard of somebody who has a whole family here.
Yep.
It happens sometimes. I've heard of it, and yeah, I always I wonder and I don't wonder. I'm interested to know what it would be like if my family was here, but I don't know. Maybe it would be a different adventure, but yeah, I mean, to have family nearby is a different thing.
I sometimes wonder if it actually is. It's nice to have. It's like a security blanket, but I also think sometimes maybe it's like a hindrance to me taking bigger risks because I'm still in like the womb or like, the hometown sort of thing. And I wonder like if I moved out to, LA or something, it would feel very, very different and new. It would be like this big adventure. Sometimes I've been out there and I'm like, I could do it out here.
What's the Give us a little summary of what the journey has been so far and what the dream is. I don't always like asking this question, but it feels like there's some intent and focus there on career and dream.
Well, it's funny because I was pretty focused on comedy up until the pandemic. And I was actually in LA pitching a TV show with Adam Pally in March of 2020.
Yes,
It was making fun of weddings and wedding videos.
Beautiful, yes.
Like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
But for wedding videos.
Wedding videos.
Yeah.
And we made a pilot, like we got money to do it. And then at the same time, my journey as a crusader against smartphones had been picking up. So I'm a firm believer in smartphones are ruining a lot of things that I find precious about life.
Wow.
And I started making comedy videos for this company called the LightPhone, which makes minimalist cell phones.
Heard of them.
And that was in 2017. And then I kept making videos for them just because I really liked them and I was into them. And then COVID hit, the restaurant I was working at shut down. And I realized like I'm getting more out of this advocacy work for digital minimalism and helping people sort of unplug and reform their relationship to their digital online selves. And I can still do comedy. So now I actually have a full-time job with the LightPhone. making videos.
Amazing.
And stuff.
Wow, that's so
and
cool.
That's sort of I realized like I don't want to feed the social media beast with content. I'd rather just be making stuff that I don't need to commodify, and that's like pure expression. And that's what's been really cool.
I love that
about having a job I do care about, where I can make comedy and like I have a band and we can play music that has nothing to do with comedy, but also I'm in a comedy band called Ghost Kitchen, and we're hosting the 26th annual Great Pupkin Dog Costume Contest at Fort Greene Park.
Oh yeah, nice. I went last year. I
hosted it.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
you did a great job.
Thank
this was
you.
Before we knew each other.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we were the last year we were the Blues Clues brothers.
Hell yeah!
And this year we're the Scooby Dooby brothers.
Nice. Did you find was this a direction you're already heading in, or did landing in this job sort of open this up for you? Like,
it was the direction I was heading in, and actually, as I was in process of pitching a TV show, how many notes we had and how much we had to change shit, I was just like, my heart's not as in this as it once was. It just doesn't feel like, now it just feels like I'm trying to sell something instead of like make art and share it with people to try and like change their heart in some way.
What for you is the new, if you have a name for it or a way to describe it, what's the new aim for you? And what's the new aim for you?
The new aim is, currently we just announced our next phone. So that's coming out next year.
Oh, cool.
And to make that shit blow up. That's my short-term goal. Long-term goal is keep doing this and do more clown.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm doing a clown show tomorrow night, actually. I'm doing the clown review.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
This will be, I mean, this is live right now, but podcast will be out after that, but it will be beautiful, and it'll be fun. If you didn't see it, then it'll exist in the beauty of the ephemera. Hey, I'm going to read this.
Yeah,
you're listening to Radio Free Brooklyn, independent listener supported radio. Your support keeps us going. Hey, let people know that Radio Free Brooklyn is a community-based nonprofit organization that exists primarily on donations from listeners. We're a 501c3 charitable. So all donations are tax deductible. Donations can be made at readyfreebrooklyn.org/donate. Hey, do you want to read one of these?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, read the verbatim.
Oh, do the big one.
Radio Free Brooklyn is a 501c3 nonprofit organization whose mission is to provide a free and open platform to our community and promote media literacy, education, free expression, and public art.
Oh, that's grounded.
We rely primarily on contributions from listeners like you to keep us going. So if you believe in our mission and would like to show your support, please consider making a one-time donation or a monthly pledge to radiofreebrooklyn.org/donate.
Hard-boiled egg.
Every cent helps us continue to stay on the air. Please help support independent community media.
This has never been
by
done before.
pledging whatever you can support. And remember that IFB is a 501c3 non-profit organization. What? So all donations are 100% tax deductible.
Taika Waititi.
Once again, that's radiofreebrooklyn.org/donate. We thank you for your continued support.
Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, Christopher, you wanna?
Oh, are there any more?
Take it home.
Get that bottom part.
Follow RFB.
Wow.
Make sure you follow Radio Free Brooklyn on
Jerry
our
Seinfeld?
socials. We are at Radio Free BK on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the TikTok. To keep up with the latest on upcoming events and all things RFB live, please check out radiofreebrooklyn.org/events.
Shin kick. All right. Beautiful.
Woo! What's the deal?
What's the
Do I have a Jerry Seinfeld impression that I didn't know about?
It was kind of coming out.
All right.
Okay. So wow, that was a surprise. You're full of surprise. I didn't realize you were a New York native. I didn't realize. I think I knew a little bit about the phone initiative, the minimalist initiative. I didn't know about what can you say about your comedy writing career? What's interesting to you to say?
What's interesting? My favorite periods of comedy writing are when I'm creating a world.
Ooh.
And I'm inventing rules, and I can use this voice in every potential, like, so my old sketch group, we were called the Trumpet Boys. We had a show at UCB. We did some festivals. Everything we did, from like our website to promo photos to like building out another show, and we made a Christmas special. It all was filtered through this voice, and that like creative expression was so fun and so liberating, because we were creating our own logic, and our own like trumpet verse. Like,
I have a hard time wrapping I think this is why I never went down that. I have a hard time wrapping my mind around what the idea of the voice and the world. Can you break?
Well, okay, so this is similar to when I was at Colbert, because I really wanted to be a late night writer.
The Great Colbert Report, wonderful,
Colbert Report,
one of the greatest comedy shows. Yeah,
everyone's writing for his voice, and this voice is a character, and you can get away with certain things by filtering what you want to say through his voice. But he also like has a larger world, and there's other characters, and like Colbert exists. The Colbert character existed as this like foil, and this ironic sort of character that you could say things personally that you couldn't actually say yourself.
Yeah.
And I loved that ability, that like that sleight of hand where conservatives would be like cheering him on because he was saying stuff that they were behind.
Yeah.
And sometimes it was confusing, but like it was brilliant.
Andy, use your real voice and say something nice to grandma. Say something nice with your real voice, okay? Because the things you said are hurtful, and it's not okay just because you use that funny voice. It doesn't make it okay. Use your real voice to say something nice to grandma.
Okay.
Use your real voice.
I know.
You can come sit on my lap if you want to.
No, I can't, you damn bitch.
Andy, listen to your mother.
I'm
this
sorry,
is your
Mom.
grandmother.
I can't. I have the camera rolling. I got to make content.
Don't,
Mom.
Okay, I understand, but you can edit it.
Andy, why are you
Grandma
sitting there?
is leaving.
Don't put a whoopee cushion under my seat. Andy, I can see you doing this.
It's gonna get views, Grandma. I'm a dumb fucking bitch.
What? Oh my
Andy,
God! Wipe your mouth, Andy.
Most of those weren't words. Is that pudding? Do you have pudding on your face?
Yeah, it's right from your butt.
Where is my son Andy?
Andy,
he's a sweet 14-year-old
Mom,
boy.
You don't understand what it's like in high school right now. I need to get these likes so I can become popular. Do you understand? Grandma content is really hot right now.
Wait. My content is really hot right now?
Wait.
Andy.
Grandma, get a fucking... Or sorry.
Andy.
Get a fucking clue.
Oh.
Thank you, Andy, for not using the voice.
This is what I... See, it's really inside you. These are things that you really want to say, Andy. That's what's going on. These are words that you really want to say to me and your grandmother. You have resentment toward us and you're upset with us. What did we do?
You really want to know?
Yes, Andy.
Where it's just us here in the kitchen. Just
Yeah.
tell us. What did we do to you?
Do you remember when I was a little boy that one night?
I remember your whole childhood.
Christmas.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Christmas is probably one of the most memorable days of the year, Andy.
When I was 7.
Actually, I don't. I think I was gone that year.
Exactly.
Oh.
You were gone that year, Grandma.
Well,
We were both gone.
You were both gone.
It was just 1 month.
I was home alone. It was like Kevin McAllister.
Okay, it
wasn't
month.
Full of hijinks.
I'm sorry that we
it was
home
a full
alone
month
you.
where I had to survive.
You get a whole childhood of care and tenderness.
I
and
was
love.
7. I was 7. What was I supposed to
Okay,
do?
so we home alone you one time for
One
one
time.
calendar
Well,
month.
then I thought it was going to be one time, but then 2 years later,
Get over it,
Okay,
dude.
yeah.
I'm stuck in Chicago.
Get over it,
yeah,
dude.
you home alone to Chicago. Yeah. Okay, sorry about it.
I was home alone.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me try one of your voices.
I was home alone. I'm Andy and I was home alone.
I don't know how to put toast in the toaster.
Oh no, I'm lost in Chicago. It's
Pause.
me and the bean.
Pause. So you see, as a police officer, we have to take him away because this is damning evidence of misconduct by the legal guardians here. You understand that, right? So we got to take the boy.
Sir, my clients are good caregivers. They
Are they?
proven time and time again
Because they home alone the boy twice, and we have them on camera making fun, mocking him.
that 11 months out of the year for 2 years, and then 12 months out of the year every other year of this boy's life.
Where did you get your law degree?
Stanford.
Which one?
I mean, you're my representative.
Stanford.
I feel like
Connecticut.
I feel like you made that up. I'm sorry. I'm hurting myself, but it feels like you made that up, Stanford. Feels like you just thought of a college.
What, you feel like I looked around the room and I pieced together the things that I saw that made the word Stanford?
Order in my courtroom.
Sorry.
All rise.
All right, we're standing now.
I'd like to start with the Pledge of
Oh
Allegiance.
my God.
This is for my son. I don't want to lose my son.
Oh,
This is my
say,
courtroom.
Can you see?
This doesn't seem real.
By the dawn.
Cut. Pledge of Allegiance. Not the national anthem.
That's right. Sorry.
Beautiful voice though.
Hold on. Andy,
Sir, you did sing along with me for a while.
It was
Andy-
beautiful.
is this entire court proceeding one of your pranks?
Late nights, ABC.
Beautiful. We did it. See it. Okay. Yeah, we got 2 minutes left.
Andy the Mandy. Sorry. Okay.
Andy the man.
Andy the Mandy. Wow. Okay, so what is it that you got? You doing the puppy thing? When is that?
Yeah, that's Saturday, October 26th.
Nice.
And I have a show the night before, 100% with Frimmy
at
Pete's Candy Store.
Wonderful.
We love.
Is that every week or once
Every
a month?
fourth Friday.
Every fourth. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Every fourth Friday.
Every fourth Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, besides that, check out LightPhone. See if you're interested in detaching yourself a little bit from your smartphone.
Nice.
You know, question yourself what's your screen time like? How you feeling about it? If you're feeling like you have a good relationship, you don't need a LightPhone.
Nice. I love that. I love that. Okay, Christopher, you got anything you want to pitch?
Check out my shows, Discount Disco and Duty Free Live, both often at Caveat. We'll have some dates coming up soon. Other than that, you can follow me on Instagram at Christopher Morucci. You can listen to my music, all that jazz.
All right. And I'm Ralph Jean Pierre. You can find more about me and this podcast, No Suggestion, and other stuff I do, the music I make, all the other stuff I'm doing at preciousgorgeous.com. And also check out the Improv House.
Yeah. Or what you can find of
The
it.
saga of the Improv House. What's it? I think the theme of this episode is when it seems like you need to pitch something to ABC. It feels like we've just been working on.
I would watch a scripted show about a fake improv house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think a mockumentary series, that'd be perfect.
I really want to be part of this. Thank you so much, Dan Fox.
Thanks
Thank you,
for having
co-host
me.
Christopher Morucci.
So much fun.
There's No Suggestion. We love you. Good night.